Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello friends, in the last two classes we have seen two art forms from various parts of India. One was from the Madhubani region of Bihar, that was the Madhubani painting, and one was from the central region of India, that was the Gond painting. In today's class, let us go to south of India and see a folk painting of the Karnataka state. So today we will discuss Chittara painting and understand the technique used by the artist. So, as you have seen in one of the previous classes that this is a form of folk painting that is done on walls of the houses and in baskets and door frames, etc. So, this is an example of a Chittara painting on a basket that is made of bamboo, but it has been given a coating of mud, and over that the Chittara painting is done. Chittara or Hase Chittara is a folk art practiced by the Devaru community in Shimoga, Sagar and Uttar Kannada district of Karnataka. The walls are coloured with red mud found abundantly in the region, and designs are drawn in white paint derived from rice paste and white mud. The lines and patterns on these paintings each symbolizes an aspect of nature or depict the religious, socio-agricultural practices of the community. So, you can relate this to the Worli painting that we have seen before. So, in Worli painting also the mud walls are painted with white paint. Same for Chittara, the mud walls here are painted with white paints. The stylized figures of Chittara painting are generally symbols of brides and grooms, fertility, the sowing of the auspicious paddy, birds, trees, animals, etc. So, these are some of the common motifs that we see in Chittara art. Musicians play auspicious music, brides and grooms affect yogic poses or stand in conjugal harmony. So, these are some of the motifs that is depicted in Chittara painting. The delicacy in its delineation and its repetitiveness. So, it is the patterns are repeated, and the uniqueness is how fine the painting is done. The patterns are repeated, and you will see repeated patterns in most of the paintings. The practice of drawing this art is accompanied by music and singing. Every situation and chord depicts on the wall has a relevant song. Themes: each line and pattern of the painting symbolize an aspect of nature or depict the religious, socio-agricultural practices of the community. So, the people, the Devaru community of Karnataka are very close to nature, and this is also depicted in the art form like many other art forms of India. We have seen previously in Gond art, in Worli art, in Madhubani art that the artists depict whatever they see around them. Same is for Chittara. Types: while the design on the painting are common across the entire community, the paintings are divided into three types according to the use of color. They are Bili Hase, use of white color that is derived from rice flour, Kapu Hase, use of red color and it is derived from red mud, Kemanu Hase, use of black color and it is derived from charcoal. So, based on the colors used on the painting, the paintings can be divided into three types. Base: the drawings are done on the walls, door frames and window frames. It can also be done on bamboo basket that we have seen in the first slide. Generally the base is Kemanu, red earth. While decorating the bamboo basket, the base is prepared by applying the mixture of red earth and cow dung. So, Chittara painting is also done on bamboo baskets, and the bamboo basket is given a coating of cow dung and red earth, and over that the painting is done. Material used. The material used are natural, like in most of the folk art. The community makes its own colors deriving from natural sources such as bark of trees, wild berries, seeds, rocks, minerals and vegetables, red earth, rice flour, coal and various kinds of berries, limestone, turmeric, milk, etc. are used to prepare white, black and red and yellow colors which are derived from this natural elements. Brush. The natural brush made by grass, straw and a natural fibre are used to draw the lines. The fibre is inserted in the straw and a knot is tied to keep it in firm and in place like this. So, the brush is made with natural fibre and it is tied to a knot, so that the the artist gets a firm hold of it. Different Chittara art. Hasegodi depicts. So, there are three kinds of can be various Chittara art, but we are discussing three different types. So that you know that the art form has many different nuances of it. Hasegodi depicts the wedding hall, which elaborate details of the mantap. So, this Hasegodi Chittara depicts the mantap of a wedding. Guest, the couple and festive mood. In the center is the sacred place where the wedding ceremony takes place, and seated around them is the entire community who has come to bless the couple. So, you will see in Chittara art wedding scene is very common. You will see because this art is also done during the wedding of members of the Diwali community. So, you will see that the wedding scenes are quite common in this kind of in this type of this form of art. So, Hasegode depicts the wedding scene where there will be a sacred space and around which people will be seated, such as this. So, in the center you see in the square you see the couple seated, the bride and the bridegroom. Around it are the depicting the people sitting around, and there are some bird figures who are thought to be auspicious. And in the bottom, here in the bottom you can see some musicians playing musical instruments here. Here you see the bird figure, and these are the sacred pots. These are the sacred pots. Mundige Chittara represents the pillars of the home. In the center is the palanquin, which carries the bride and the bridegroom. The Kelu Kumba on the top represents a sacred pot of water. On either side are the arms of Cupid, god of love, who blesses the couple. At the bottom are the folk performers who plays the sacred music. So, Mundige Chittara is also represents the the wedding scene where the bride and the bridegroom are carried in palanquin, such as this. So, this is the sacred pot carrying water. It is supposed to be very sacred within the community. Here is the bride and a bridegroom in a palanquin. Therige Mane Theru depicts a large chariot-like wheel which is used in the temples of South India to take the idols of gods and goddesses in procession during temple festivals. So, this kind of painting depicts the procession of the temples carrying the idol of gods and goddesses. The Devaru tribal believe in Maramma and Holy Yamma tribal goddesses who are depicted in the paintings. The birds on the vehicle escort the goddesses in the procession, while the tribal men are shown pulling the chariot with ropes, such as this. So, here are the men pulling the chariot with the ropes. Here is the idol of God. Here are some bird figures. So, this is another form of Chittara painting. So, this is depicting the temple procession. Let us see some of the motifs that are commonly used in Chittara painting. So, this is Siddhi Munde, which depicts the process, the way a sari is draped, and it also says that one should have a disciplined lifestyle. This motif represents that one should have a disciplined lifestyle and things should be done in certain fashion, so that there is we gain success in our life in whatever we do. So, this motif actually represents the way a sari is to be draped. These are two lines, these are actually the base of any Chittara painting, which no Chittara painting can start without these two lines. The first, the painting begins with drawing two parallel lines. These lines are supposed to represent attraction between two people. It can be a attraction or a bond between a mother and a child, or a couple, or any other such relationship, and this is a sacred bond between two people. So, this is Neeli and Neeli Koche. So, the Devaru community build their houses using bamboo, and the bamboos are arranged in this diagonal fashion. When the bamboos are arranged in diagonal fashion, it is called Neeli, and when one more layer of bamboo is put over it, again diagonally to the first layer, then it is called Neeli Kochi. It symbolizes the strength, because the bamboo gives protection, the bamboo hut gives protection from all the natural calamities, or it protects the family from it. So, the bamboo, this kind of figures actually represents strength. So, this is another commonly used motif in Chittara painting. This represents the crown of divinity, and it is also sometimes shown in the bride and the bridegrooms. Just to say that during the marriage, the bride and the bridegroom are supposed to be equal to the divinity. It is a symbol of purity and divinity. So, this is another motif which is generally used around the bride and the bridegrooms for decoration. So, this is Jeli Sattu, which symbolizes offering. So, this type of strap is also shown around the bride and the bridegroom when the wedding scene is depicted. It is said that it symbolizes offering, and it is also a symbol of purity. This is a strap shown around the head of the bridegroom. So, these are flowers, mostly they are of yellow and orange color, which sort of depicts the marigold flower. These flowers are shown in the decoration of the wedding halls and in some auspicious occasion. This flower is supposed to symbolize friendship, and it is also to say that when two people get married, the families actually become friends, the two people actually become friends. So, the flowers represent friendship. This is a symbol of oneness. This also depicts the the eyes of a person. So, it is said that one should not discriminate between different people, everyone should be equal for everyone, like there should be no differentiation between two human beings. So, this is another intersecting layer which is also used while building a house, which gives strength, and this symbol is a symbol of help, that one should be helping each other while construction people help each other. So, this also symbolizes help, this symbol also talks about helping each other. So, this represents the butterfly or a honeybee. So, this symbol is actually talks about guest, how you should be treating your guest. In Indian tradition, guests are supposed to be equal to gods. So, this symbol says that whenever there is guest in the house, you should be totally respectful towards them. So, this is a rooster or hen. This symbolizes economic growth. In the Devari community, rooster is exchanged for other things like in barter system, or sometimes the eggs of the hen is sold, and also the hen works as a clock where there is no clock and it tells you about the time. So, this rooster or the hen is supposed to symbolize economic growth. If you respect time, if you do your work in time, you will progress in life. This on one hand it also says that, and then on the other hand it directly also says that the hen or the rooster is by selling the hen or the rooster, the community people derives money or economic benefit, or by selling its egg or by exchanging it with for other things. So, it also symbolizes economic growth. So, this is support and awareness. It is during the it is shown in wedding scenes mostly, saying that a couple should help each other so that they progress in life, and they should support each other. So, this is a couple, a bride and a bridegroom, which symbolizes eternal bonding, that there should be love between couple, unconditional love. So, this is a thread of flowers. It is actually the bud of jasmine flowers, which symbolizes fragrance. You can see how the buds are represented around a thread. So, this also talks about having pleasant feeling, no bitterness, no ugliness. So, this strand also represents good feelings, positive feelings. This is this represents a saw which is used to cut bamboo. It symbolizes sharpness. It is said that you have to be sharp in your attitude towards life in order to succeed. This is this actually symbolizes the betel leaf, which has medicinal value, and it is also had after having meal, which helps in absorption of the food. So, this symbolizes prosperity. This is the betel leaf actually. This is the this is a pile of grains which is kept after harvest. It talks about the prosperous womb or fertility in a woman. This is also depicted in a wedding scene, saying that to depict that, to bless the bride with a prosperous womb, so that she can have lots of offsprings. This is banana leaf, which is used to depict separation. So, when you during a painting, this is used to divide the painting in different sections. So, a banana leaf is sustainable. It's used in packages. It is used to have meals. It's a sustainable kind of purpose it has. So, Devari community use the banana leaf quite often in their day to day life. This is a plate of aarti. Aarti is the small lights used to during festival times, or to pay obeisance to the god. So, this a plate of small lights or aarti, it symbolizes light, and it talks about dispelling darkness with light. Look at the patterns. It is a geometrical pattern it is done. This represents the nosepin of the women. It symbolizes femininity. It also symbolizes the marital status of women. This is used in the Chittara painting to define to depict femininity. This is a kind of farming weapon which is used to remove particular kind of weed. It is to say that we should have particular way to combat particular problems in life. The farming tool is used to symbolize that, to give a lesson in life skills, that is to remove unwanted things from your life. This is a kind of banana which are grown locally. This is shown to depict abundance. This is to depict the holy feet of Basava, which is drawn in front of cowshed. Basava is a important deity of the Devadu community. This is a hand fan used by the people of the Devadu community. This symbolizes air or freshness. This is a yogic posture. You will see many yogic posture in Chittara painting. Here, the person is sitting in a crossed legs. These are some of the geometric pattern that you will see in Chittara painting, and it has a meaning that the person is sitting in a yogic position. So, this is a a representation of a space, of a enclosure. It also symbolizes the heart of a person. It is said that the heart of a person should be pure, and the holiest place is the heart of a human being, which is sacred according to the belief of the Devadi community. So, this symbol also represents space as well as the heart of a person. Pay attention to how it is represented. This is a Sanctum Sanctorum, that is the holy place where the gods are kept. So, this is a weed which is drawn in the Chittara paintings. This says that there could be unnecessary things that are in our life, but we should avoid them, we should avoid distraction, so that we are focused in our life. This is to represent that we should not get distracted by the problems or the distraction in our life, but we should remain focused. This is a palanquin used to carry gods and goddesses, but it is also shown carrying the newlyweds. That is to say that during the wedding day, the bride and the bridegroom are no less than god and goddesses. They are sacred and they should be revered. So, this is a form of to show offsprings. This is drawn again in wedding scenes of Chittara painting. This is to say that the elders give blessings to the couple, so that they have lots of offsprings. So, this is a bird, symbol of a bird which is used to depict loyalty. This is actually a bird who is incubating in the nest, protecting and guarding her eggs, while the male has gone out to fetch food for them, food for her. This is to say that both the male and the female in a relationship should be loyal to each other, while one takes care of the home, other goes to fetch food, but they should remain loyal. The couple should have enough trust in each other, so that they have a successful life. So, friends, these are some of the motifs used in Chittara painting. Please go through the slides and see how they are represented, but I must say that these symbols which I have shown you are not exhaustive. There are very many other symbols to depict different aspects of life. The Chittara painting has a large vocabulary which talks about different aspects of life, and how one should have a good life, a very prosperous life is depicted in Chittara painting. So, you can see that the symbols used in the paintings are related to the belief system of the Devadu community, what they think are the values of the community. So, looking at each of the symbols of other folk paintings also, you can understand the world view of the community. You can see what values they give importance to in their lives. So, we stop today with this. We will discuss the techniques of another art form in the next class. See you then.